say, let there be light. SECODI say, let there be light. And there is light. SECODI say, let there be light. SECODI say, let there be light. SECODI say, let there be light. And there is light. Light in Nigeria, light in every home, light in every street. And there is light, yeah, light in the world, light in Africa, light everywhere. Hey, and there is light. Yeah. Let there be light. SECODI say, let there be light. SECODI say, let there be light. And there is light. Yes, SECODI say, let there be light. SECODI say, let there be light. SECODI say, let there be light. And there is light. We've been living in the dark, trying to find our way, but we just don't know how. Say we've been living in the dark, trying to find our way, but we just don't know how. But Moses, oh no, that prevailed with SECODI solutions. Easy life for all, easy life for all. Hey, SECODI say, let there be light. SECODI say, let there be light. SECODI say, let there be light. And there is light. SECODI say, let there be light. SECODI say, let there be light. SECODI say, let there be light. And there is light. SECODI solution, solar solution, giving us better life, no more pollution. SECODI solution, solar solution, giving us better life, easy life for all. Let's join together and light up Nigeria with SECODI solutions, easy life for all. SECODI say, let there be light. SECODI say, let there be light. SECODI say, let there be light. And there is light. Let there be light. SECODI say, let there be light. SECODI say, let there be light. SECODI say, let there be light. And there is light. Are you ready for the light? Let there be light. We have brought the light.
Hello, Secodi partners. Good morning from Nigeria. Thank you for joining our today's Zoom presentation. Like it is, my name is Nancy, and I'll be your presenter for today. So please stay calm, listen attentively, ask your questions, and together we'll be happy at the end of the presentation. So good morning once again, and I want to say you're all welcome to today's Zoom presentation. So we'll be kicking off immediately, but as many people are joining us, we'll be admitting them into the room. So please, let's kick off now. Okay, I don't know if we have first timers today. Just in case you are, kindly wave your hand. You're all welcome. Thank you so much for making our time to join us in today's Zoom presentation. So today we're going to be talking about products. Toluwa share Ololoyomi. God bless you for being a part of our meeting today. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining our meeting today. I hope you will enjoy everything we have today. Thank you. So please, if today is your first time, kindly raise up your hand once again. Thank you so much for joining us. All right. So I'm going to be starting immediately. Today, like I said, we are going to be talking about product presentation. But before I go into the product, I'll just put us through all we do in SECODI. Is that okay? So SECODI is SECODI is just an acronym for Sun Energy Community Development Initiative. We are an international solar and renewable energy company supported by some companies in China, India, US, UK, and other countries. We are a community-based organization that is making life easier through our strategic programs All right. With SECODI, we have a unique crowdfunding and reward system with the sole aim of alleviating poverty and improving the current conditions of poor electricity and water supply in third world countries. All right. The visionary of this business is Moses Onoja. All right. He's a Nigerian, the pastor too. All right. So, and he's a very simple person. He's somebody you would want to meet. So our vision in SECODI, we're trying to see how we can make life better and easier for everyone. We want to own a unified international online and offline shopping mall. Like we said, our aims and objective is to make sure that we have easy access to solar electricity, both in rural and urban populace. We want to make sure we also have 24 hours water supply running. We also want to engage in our farming culture with our solar rainmaker. We want to also engage in human development programs such as the solar installation training and all of that. Okay. Now, SECODI as a company, like I said, we're a solar company. We deal with sales of solar products, where we have the solar air conditioner, solar bulb, solar fan, so many things. Okay, there is Soma Brown. Thank you for joining us today. I'm sorry if I didn't get the pronunciation. Thank you so much for being a part of our meeting today. Please kindly sit back and pay attention. You'll be glad you joined this meeting. All right. So we appreciate you, sir. God bless you. Okay, now, like what we are saying, we are talking about what SECODI is all about, and I already told you that we are a solar company. We are dealing with production of solar panel, batteries, inverter, charge controller, and also we are into sales of solar products. We will have the solar television, solar bulbs, solar fan, solar clipper, solar water dispenser, solar washing machine, solar everything. The things you have in your conventional home, the things you have in your appliances, we'll have them all in solar. Okay, now like we said, our aim is to make sure we have all of this in our communities, easy access to water, 24 hours water and power supply, enhance the farming culture with our solar rainmaker, engage in various activities that will bring rapid development to our individual communities, and also engage in human resource development, where we train our members how they can become solar installers, how they can become solar air conditioner installers, and all of that. All right, so these are the things we do in SECODI. I always say this in our meeting: by the grace of God, at least this is where we are holding at a standpoint. We are the first solar company to bring in solar cars into the country, and you know what that means. We are the first solar company to bring in solar cars into the country. That is a big bonus, on a big plus on our side. Is that okay? And apart from that, now that we are brought in these solar cars, we are trying to see how we can start bringing in these cars in pieces while we couple them here in Nigeria. Of course, from Nigeria, we're going to extend to other countries. These are the things we do. A time would come when we are coupling these cars, our members will be training our members how they can be a part of what we do in SECODI, and also learn how to couple these solar cars. Also train our members how they can become solar installers, how they can store solar air conditioners and all of that. And we run a mentorship program in SECODI, where if you are trained as a solar installer, over time when our engineers will be going, on the field, to the field for this solar installation training, you'll be mentored, you'll be following them to the field. So it's not about doing the practical, you follow them to the field and see how these things are actually done in the field, how you can install solar in somebody's house and it is working perfectly well. Is that okay? So these are the things that we do in SECODI. All right. Apart from that, like I said, apart from the training, the sales of solar products, we also have different ways one can benefit in SECODI. Let's say I've actually told you the things we do in SECODI, the training, the products we sell, the things we do. There are three programs to basically run in SECODI. The first one is what we call the multi-level crowdfunding and reward system. This will enable interested individuals, especially the masses, to have access to renewable and long-lasting solar products at an extremely low-cost registration, thereby causing, sorry, I need to clear some of this drawing. Sorry. Okay, so thereby making life easier for the masses. Okay, sorry, let me admit some people into the hall. Okay, so that's what we're saying, that some of the things that we have in SECODI, we're trying to see how we can make people's life easier. Now, I said we run 3 programs in SECODI. Number 1, like I said, the multi-level crowdfunding and reward system. Now, why did SECODI introduce MLM to this? Why did SECODI introduce networking to what we do? Because we know that solar products are very expensive in the market, that it's only even an average person can hardly have access to do some of these things. So we decided to introduce the networking aspect of it, such that over time, when you're registering and you get a particular number of persons under you, the company will be rewarding you with some solar products. So this slide you're seeing here is the slide for the crowdfunding section. All right, this is where you get to see the major problems we have in Nigeria, how we're trying to rectify them. All right, so this is the crowdfunder slide where you see the SECODI comp plan. Okay, you see the business comp plan, because if you want to be a part of what we do in SECODI, you must start from the crowdfunding section. You must start from the crowdfunding section where you see what we do. Now, this crowdfunding section has to do with networking, whereby you introduce people to register under you. And over time, when you have completed a particular table, the company rewards you with some solar products. Is that okay? So these are the comp plan where everyone starts from the starter table. You go to distributor, from there to senior distributor, from there to manager, and the last but not the least is director stage. Is that okay? So when you're part of what we do in SECODI, you will be glad that you did. So what I'm trying to tell us is this is one of the ways you can actually make money in SECODI. Number 1, when you register as a distributor, register as a partner, get some people to register under you, and then you'll be a part of what we're doing. You can also have the distributorship program, which has to do with buying and selling of our solar products, and also what we call business for life. All right, for those of you joining us for the first time, please try as much as you can to be a part of our meetings on Monday. We are going to be talking about crowdfunding in detail. We're going to be talking about crowdfunding in details, where you get to see what we do in SECODI, what the crowdfunding section is all about. Is that okay? So apart from this crowdfunding, we have what we call the distributorship program. The distributorship program has to do, we call it AKA Business for Life. Business for Life. This is where you have to activate a virtual business space. When you activate a virtual business space, it shows the number of persons you're going to be earning from. It's just like you have purchased a virtual space where you're going to be earning. That is what the Business for Life is all about. Okay, now the other account has to do with crowdfunding, and crowdfunding is a process where you get people to register under your company, rewards you with some solar products. But this one is Business for Life, whereby when you buy products, that the crowdfunding has to do with human development. It has to do with you buying and bringing in people and getting reward. All right, but this business for life has to do with you buying and selling our solar products. Is that okay? When you buy our products, you get PV. 10% of every product you buy as PV. All right. When your success line buy products from the company, you also get, because they are in your team. When anybody from your team members buy, you'll be making some progress. But why would you be doing that? It will be dependent on the package that you activate in Business for Life. Is that okay? It will be dependent on the package that you activate in Business for Life. So in this Business for Life, we have different activation packages where we'll have the 5,000, which is the starter VBS. We'll have the 10,000, which is the basic VBS. We'll have the 20,000, which is bronze VBS. We'll have 40,000, which is silver VBS. We'll have gold VBS 60,000. We'll have diamond VBS for 80,000. We'll have executive for 100,000, and then we'll have platinum for 200,000. So somebody will be asking, this money we're activating here, what is it used for? Any amount you activate here shows the number of persons you're going to be earning from, just like what we have here, that if you activate the starter VBS, you'll be earning from level 1 and level 2. If you do the highest, you'll be earning from level 1, level 2, level 3, down to level 11, because B for L is a 3 by 11 first matrix. You also get PV. Whenever you buy products, when you activate, you earn. When you upgrade, you earn. When your success line activates, you earn. When they upgrade, you earn. When they buy products, you earn. When they get investors, you earn. Whatever they do in SECODI, you practically be earning. So Business for Life has to do with you earning. Is that okay? But today, I'm not going to be talking about Business for Life in details. I'm going to be talking about our product side. But apart from that, remember I told you there are three ways you can benefit from this company. I've talked about the crowdfunding. I've talked about the business for life. We also have the business for life actually have to do with product, and product is my main focus for today. But I just want to put you through the things we do in Secodi as a company. All right. We also have the investment gateway whereby you put your money to work for you. Is that okay? So it means that when you have a particular amount of money with you and you don't know where to keep it, you don't know where to store it. Now keeping your money in the bank is not like it's not safe, but it does not multiply. Okay, it does not multiply, and most of us are looking at what do we do. All right. So what we're trying to do is this. We're trying to see how we can. Sorry, let me admit some people into the room. So we're talking about Secodi Investment Gateway, where you put your money to work for you and be paying yourself monthly salary. You know what it means? It means that every month you're sure something is coming to your pocket, and at the end of 12 months, you're going to get your principal back to yourself. All right, this investment has to do with you putting your money to work for you. Now, the least investment amount to have in Secodi is 250,000. When you put your 250,000, the company says that for every investment you put in, you are entitled to 30% return on investment. You are entitled to 30% return on investment. Is that okay? So when you get your 30%, okay, let's say you put in your 250,000 in Secodi, and then you're wondering what do you do or how do you get this money? It means that if you put your 250,000, the company will give you 30% of that 250,000, which is payable in 12 months. So what we're trying to say is that if you actually done your calculation very well, you will notice that 30% of 250,000 will give you like 75,000. All right. Now let's say, for example, you want to be paying yourself monthly salary. Now your 75,000, which is your profit you're getting for giving us your 250,000 to trade with, we are going to split it for 12 months. So if you invest 250,000, 75,000 is your return on investment. We are going to split it for 12 months, whereby every 12 months the company will pay you 6,250 naira. But let's say you don't want to be getting money monthly. What you can do is this. If after 12 months you do not collect money monthly, the company you'll be adding your 75,000 plus the 250,000, which is 325,000 naira. So it means that in 1 year, if you put your 250,000 with us in Secodi, you'll be making 325,000 naira. But a situation whereby you put in 250,000, you're collecting 6,250 naira every month. You're not going to get 325,000 in 1 year. You're only going to get back your 250,000 after 1 year. But if you would want to reinvest, you can always put back your money and reinvest. Is that okay? So this is what we do in Secodi. Okay. Now, what are we using your investment money to do? We want to start fabrication of solar panels here in Nigeria. We want to start production of our own batteries here in Nigeria. Everything don't have to come with. We don't need to wait until we get our products from China, because we just give them specification and they build most of our products for us. Is that okay? So what we're trying to say is this. These are the things we want to do with your investment money: fabrication of solar panels in Nigeria. Fabrication of solar panels in Nigeria. Yes, please. Okay. Mr. Prince is asking if it is possible for me to give a recap after presentation. Some invited guests meet some vital stats. No problem. I'm going to do just that. It's not a problem. I will do that. I will do a recap of what I have just said. So like I said, for the investment, when you put this money to be working for you, so if after every 12 months, your principal will be giving back to you, and if you want to reinvest, you can also reinvest. Now, let's say you don't even have money for investment and you have people that have the money. You can bring them, and any amount they are investing, you'll be entitled to 10% of that amount. So this is an amazing platform. This is where I will advise everyone to come on board. This is where I will advise that people will be. All right. So if you're going to get your 10% or any amount you're supposed to get when you bring an investor, remember you're supposed to register in Business for Life. All right, they're supposed to register in Business for Life. I'll be taking out time to take us on Business for Life on Wednesday. Like I said, I talked about crowdfunding. I said I'm going to take my time to explain crowdfunding on Monday. On Monday by this 11 a.m. Our seminar holds every Monday. Our seminar holds every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Yes, Mr. Itoro, I'm just doing a recap of what we have in SECODI because we have people joining us for the first time. So after I am done with the recap, I'm just going to go straight to what we have for today. I'm just trying to prepare the mind of everybody about what SECODI is all about, and also help you that are members so as to how to go about your presentations. All right. So like I'm saying, these are the things that you stand to gain when you invest your money in SECODI. So like I said, I've talked about the crowdfunding, I've talked about the Business for Life, I've talked about the investment. So I'm just going to concentrate on what I have for today, which is a product presentation. I'm going to talk about what I have for today, which is product presentation. So please, I would want us to be calm and then listen to what we have for today. I would want us to pay keen attention to what we have today. All right. So today I'm going to be talking about most of the products that we have. So if today is actually your first time of joining our Zoom presentation, like I said, I did a recap earlier, but before the meeting ends, I'm also going to do another recap for us. I'll also do another recap for us so that we also get to see what we are doing. All right, so like I said, I'm going to concentrate today on the product. I'm going to show you some of the amazing products that we have in SECODI. Like I said, this is not just all that we have in SECODI. This is just a few of the many products that we have in SECODI. So I would want you to pay serious attention to see them, and you will notice that these products that we have in SECODI are products that are in one way or the other providing solutions to some of the things that we face. Is that okay? So I'm going to start with the AC/DC smart bulb. I call it AC/DC smart bulb because now I know most of you be asking, what do I mean by AC/DC? It means that these are bulbs that can work with NEPA light and they can also work with solar. Is that okay? So these are AC/DC smart bulb. AC/DC, alternate current and direct current. Okay, I'm trying to say that these are bulbs that can work with the conventional light and they can also work with when you are purely on solar. Over here in Nigeria, we're used to calling them the word NEPA. Is that okay? We're used to calling them the word NEPA. So it can work with the conventional light that you have. They can work with the conventional light that you have, and then they can also work when you are purely on solar system. These bulbs you're seeing here, they are AC/DC in the sense that, like I said, they work with light and they work with solar, like the conventional light, your PACN and all of that. So now, these bulbs you're seeing here, they come in pin and they come in screw. So if you look at the cover here, this cover here is something you can use and screw the bulb, and the bulb will serve as a torchlight for you. Okay, it will serve as a torchlight. If you screw the bulb with the base here, it will serve like a torchlight. But the only time the bulb will come up if you have charged it. Is that okay? If you have charged the bulb. Now, these bulbs you're seeing here, like I said, these bulbs you're seeing here, what's one about this bulb is this. Sorry, please let me admit in some people. Okay, one thing about this bulb is this. If I always advise when you want to market this bulb or when you want to have this bulb, please advise your buyers to get the two-in-one lamp holder. All right, this two-in-one lamp holder will help us such that even if you have the pin bulb or you have the screw bulb, the bulb will be working for you. I know, sorry, please, I need to clear some drawing. Hold on, please. Sorry, I got some drawing popping up in my screen because I put it in a notation. Please, sorry for that. Let me kindly clear all drawing. Okay, so I am talking about the AC/DC smart bulb, and like I said, when you want to market this bulb, please try as much as you can to get the two-in-one lamp holder, where we have the pin lamp holder and the screw together. We call it multi-purpose lamp holder. When you have that kind of lamp holder, any type of bulb you buy from us, it will fit in, because most of our bulb come in pin and they come in screw, so that you don't need to be buying different lamp holders. Is that okay? Now, this bulb currently, we used to deal with 5 watts, we used to deal with 7 watts, we used to deal with 12 watts. But now in SECODI, we have been working because of our production company, they're having issues with producing our 5 and 7 watts. So we concentrated on 9, 12, and 20 watts. Alright, these things are big and they have wide coverage. Alright, so these bulbs you're seeing here, like I said, when you have they are more like rechargeable bulbs, that is the amazing thing about our bulbs, the bulbs we have at home, you notice that when they seize the light, they don't come up. Once they seize the light, every bulb goes off. Alright, but when you are using our type of bulb, once you have light, this is how it works. Once you have light at home, turn your lamp holder switch on. Turn your switch on. The light has to be on. And once it is on, the bulb is charging. Is that okay? If the lamp holders are on, your switch is on, the bulbs will be charging when you have light at home. But now, if you have light at home and you put off, the bulbs, it won't be charging. It will just serve like the conventional light that we have at home. Alright, but once you have light and you turn your switch on, that the bulbs are on, the lights are showing, the bulbs will be charging for you. And once they take the light, these bulbs will automatically come up on their own. Once they take the bulbs will automatically come up on their own, and they will last you extra 2 to 3 hours, even though there is no light in your home. They will last you extra 2 to 3 hours, even though there is no light in your home. Is that okay? So that is it for this bulb. And again, one thing about this bulb is this: if they are charged and if you sweat in your palm, you can put the base on your palm, you see the bulb will come up. Is that okay? I'm going to push a video very soon on the 40-watt bulb I did. Some people are asking me, Nancy, what do you mean that this bulb can be powered with water? If you're the type that sweat on your palm, if those bulb, you use a charged bulb and you place the base on your palm, this bulb will come up. So, and again, apart from your palm being wet, if you have water, and then you put the base, that is, the base is here. When you put the base on water, you notice that this bulb comes up. You'll be amazed, you'll be very surprised that the bulb came up. Is that okay? So I'm going to that is it for this bulb. And number 3, when these bulbs fall on the ground, they don't break. When they fall on the ground, they don't break. Is that okay? Unlike the normal conventional bulbs we use, once it drops on the ground, it is pieces. You have to go get another bulb. Okay, even if you just bought the bulb and on the process of trying to put it in your lamp holder, it falls down and it scatters, you just have to pay to get in another bulb. But our bulbs, when they fall to the ground, heaven knows they don't break. That is the thing. This is why our products are more superior to products you get in the market. Alright, so that is it for this AC/DC smart bulb. Please, in case you have any questions, like I said, you can leave your questions in the chat room. We will attend to that. Okay, someone said I'm using the bulb in the village. It's amazing. Thank you, Mr. Prince. Yes, it said is the presentation still going on? Yes, the presentation is ongoing. If you cannot hear me, please check your audio. Probably you mute yourself. So these bulbs are super amazing. Now, apart from this bulb, we have what we call solar emergency light. Okay, we have what we call solar emergency light. Now, these solar emergency lights you're seeing, they are actually supposed to help you in time of emergency. Let's say, for example, you're cooking in the kitchen and suddenly they seize the light. You need to know that this bulb can actually help you for some time, at least 4 hours. Now you're cooking, they seize the light, and you're walking up and down, or you're stressed like you don't know how you go and get a generator, go and turn on your generator, your food is on the fire, and then you don't know what to do. So what I used to tell people is this: if you're using this bulb, all you need to do is just to make sure that it just is by you. So if it, for example, you're cooking and the light goes off, you can easily use this for some time before you can start, before you turn on your generator and all of that. So this bulb is actually supposed to help you in time of emergency, in the sense that as the light goes off, this is something you can use immediately and continue doing what you have to do. Is that okay? So this is what
how this is an emergency bulb. Now the beautiful thing is this, you can charge it the conventional light. You can also, it comes with a panel at the back. It comes with a panel at the back just in case you don't have the conventional light. You can just take the bulb outside, just turn the back where it's to the direction of the sunlight. You will notice that these bulbs will be charging. Now, even if you don't have the conventional light, the solar panels at the back will help you charge these bulbs. Now, with this, you can actually charge your phone. But what I always advise people, if you are charging a smaller phone, it will charge it faster. But if you are charging a big phone like the Android phone, it might take time to charge it very well because of the battery capacity. Most of us, our batteries are like 4,500 mAh, some are 5,000, some are even 6,000. And this you're seeing here is just 4,500 mAh. That is the battery capacity of this one. All right, so it has two bulbs, two lighting points. The first one is this separate one here where you connect in this port here, and then the fluorescent light in front of the solar generator. I know most of you be asking, why did I even call this a generator? I always tell us that a generator is anything that can power or give us light. A generator is anything that can power or give us light. Okay, yes, I said the bulb. Okay, all of you that have questions, just be leaving your question in the chat room. I'm going to attend to each and every one of them. Is that okay? I'm going to attend to each and every one of your questions. So this is it for the solar emergency bulb. We also have the AC/DC. We also have the AC/DC refrigerator. All right, this AC/DC refrigerator you are seeing here is something you can actually use to refrigerate your drink, your water, food. It has a small freezer. All right, it is AC/DC in the sense that it works with the conventional light. It can also work with solar. All right, now the beautiful thing about our refrigerator is this. For those of us that have the smallest generator, you know, in Nigeria here we call it a better pass my neighbor generator. Most of you know that with the refrigerators you have at home, even if you have 1 kVA generator, you can't power the refrigerators you have at home. But what we have in SECODI, even if you have the smallest generator, you can actually power these refrigerators. Is that okay? You can actually power these refrigerators. They are super amazing, like very, very amazing. They start getting chilled in 10 to 15 minutes. And then for your little freezer, it takes like some days before they defreeze. All right. So this is it about the solar refrigerator. And you can actually get this refrigerator in suits. What do I mean in suits? You can get this solar refrigerator, you can get the panel and the battery. So, but what will happen to you is this: those times where you don't have the conventional light, you can use the panel and the battery to power the refrigerator. Is that okay? You can use the panel and the battery to power the refrigerator. All right. So this is it for this. So we also have we also have the pure DC solar fans. These are pure DC standing fans. Now this standing fan you're seeing here, they are pure DC in the sense that they can never work with your conventional light. If you like, you speak in tongues, this cannot work with your conventional light. This is pure DC. It means that it can only work with a battery. Now, the truth is this fan you're seeing here can actually work with your car battery. It can also work with your inverter batteries. It can work with your car batteries. It can also work with your inverter batteries. Is that okay? Now this fan, if you're going to purchase this fan, I always advise, for those of us that don't have a car, you buy it in suit. When you're buying it in suit, it means you're getting the fan, you're getting the panel, you're also getting the battery. Is that okay? So buying it in suit is always very good, and the bigger battery you buy, the better for you, because the number of days, the higher the number of days is going to last you. Now the suit comes with 20-watt solar panel, it comes with 18 amps battery, and it comes with a fan. Now the truth is this: if you purchase a higher battery, you have to get a bigger panel. Like if you're using 18 amps battery and the 20-watt solar panel, the fan can take you for like 10 to 12 hours. If you're using 18 amps battery, when it is fully charged, this fan can be up and running for like 10 to 12 hours. If you're using a fully charged 18 amps battery. Now imagine you're using a 40 amps battery, it means that you're going to have it's going to be on for like days, all right, depending on the charge you have in the battery. Is that okay? So I advise when you're buying this fan, you don't have a car, please buy it in suit. All right. We also have what we call the TH LED light bulb. Is more like the fluorescent light. It's more like the fluorescent light you can use at home. But these ones are pure DC. They're not like the conventional ones you use at home. This one is pure DC. You connect it on a battery because it comes with clips. You connect it on a battery. Is that okay? So when you connect it on a battery, they will be off. Once you disconnect it from the battery, they go off. All right. So how long this is going to last you is dependent on the life, the battery life that you have. If your battery, there are so much charges in your battery, is going to be up and running for you. Is that okay? We also have what we call the AC/DC ceiling fan. All right, they actually come as pure DC ceiling fans. Okay, they are amazing. We have the ones that come in white colors. We've not gotten the colored ones. Okay, so these ones are AC/DC ceiling fans. Why do we say AC/DC? You can actually use an adapter and connect your conventional light, and it is running. But when you buy this fan like this, you cannot just you can't just put it in your house and then it is working. When you're using this, all you need to do, you get an adapter. When you get an adapter, sorry, let me admit some people from the waiting room. So when you have this fan, you have to get the adapter. When you get the adapter, you will see it will be working perfectly well for you. Is that okay? It will be working perfectly well for you. All right. So apart from this fan the wattage is very small. It's something you can use and it doesn't consume much. You know, the conventional ceiling fans we use at home, most of us know that some of them are 75 watts, some of them are more than that, some of them are like 85 watts, and then you can use it and it doesn't consume much at all. You understand? Now you can also get the fan. You can also get the fan in suit. That is the panel, the battery, and you can use it and it's up and running. Okay, it's not the type that when there is no light, you're complaining. Everyone is saying there is heat, the weather is hot. But when you buy it in suit, whether there is light or there is no light, you will always use it. Is that okay? So this is it for the fan. We also have, so we also have the AC/DC professional clippers. AC/DC professional clippers. These are clippers you can use for yourself and your household. It's a clipper that can only take to the barbing salon and shave and also barb. They are rechargeable and their wattage is not high. They have very low power consumption. So it means that this clipper you're seeing here, you can use it over and over. Like for example, you want to barb or you want to shave, it is already charged. If you use it and you notice that there is light when you're done using it, just recharge it and keep it back. When next you want to shave or you want to barb, what you do is just for you to just use it and then you're good to go. All right. Okay, so this is it for the clipper. Now, when you are charging this clipper, the indicator light is always red, but once it is fully charged, it turns green. That is to say that this clipper is fully charged. And once it turns green, just know that the clipper is ready to be used. Okay, then it means that it is fully charged. It stays like once it is fully charged, it lasts you for 4 hours. All right, and in 4 hours time, even if the whole family members want to barb or they want to shave, you would have still be done and you will still have some energy left in the clipper. Okay, they are very, very amazing. They are amazing products. All right, we also have the solar generators. We have the solar system. Now, this is what we'll say that this is a complete solar system. Most of us are wondering, what do I mean? That what you're seeing here is a solar in suit. It is a complete solar system. It is a complete solar system. What you're seeing here, I have the panels, I have the batteries, I have the inverter, and I have the charge controller. Is that okay? This is what makes up a complete solar system. The panel, the battery, the inverter, and the charge controller makes up a complete solar system. What does this thing do? The panel always taps energy from the sun. They push it down to your battery. This is where the energies are stored, and from there they push energy to your appliances. This inverter converts DC to AC, so that the battery coming here, they are DC. Then when they go through the inverter to make you have light at home, they are AC. So they convert DC to AC. Then this charge controller is to help you regulate your charges. It helps your battery not to overcharge or undercharge. Is that okay? So this is it about the batteries. Is that okay? This is it about the solar system. Now, most of you will be wondering, all this you're seeing here, these four things you're seeing here, the panel, the battery, the inverter, the charge controller, they are called solar generators. They are called solar generators. Most of you will be wondering, what do I mean by solar generator? Because we are used to the manual generators where we put fuel, we draw it, and then it starts making noise. Everybody's having, you can hear the sound of a generator. These are, solar generators are noiseless, and most times they don't come like the normal generators that we know. Sometimes they come in pieces, but when we have the smaller ones, they can come together, okay? But this particular one you're seeing here, they come in pieces. These generators you're seeing here, they come in pieces. So these generators, they come in pieces, and then this is something that you can actually use, all right? So this generator I'm showing you here, this generator I'm saying here is something you can use because these panels, they tap energy from the sun, push to your battery, to your inverter, converts DC to AC. The charge controller helps you not to overcharge or undercharge. All right, they are very amazing. These are what we call solar generators. They are something we call solar generators. Is that okay? Most of you, when we say solar generators or solarators, some of you are wondering what the hell is she saying or what is she talking about? Okay, we also have this. We call it the solar beginner's pack. We call this the solar beginner's pack. It is a mini generator for immediate power use. It is a mini generator for immediate power use. This is for people that want to just start using solar but they don't have huge amount of money to start it. Remember, I told you guys something earlier that solar products are very expensive. Solar products are very expensive that not everybody can afford it. Is that okay? So we have a mini generator that you can start with. This is it comes with a 100-watt mono panel. It comes with a 40-amp battery. It comes with a 500-watt inverter. It comes with 20-amp charge controller, and it comes with a DC fan. Is that okay? So this is for immediate power use, all right? For people that just want light and television to be on it at home, but then it has specification, all right? It has specification, just like the way you have 1 kVA generator, 2.5 kVA generator. This you're seeing here is just a 500-watt generator, but this is in pieces. I also have a 500-watt generator that is together. I'm going to show you that. So this is a 500-watt solar generator you are seeing here. This can power like 21 to 24 inches television. It can take like 4 bulbs. It can power your DC fan. It can charge your laptop, and it can charge your phones. Is that okay? It can charge your laptop, and it can charge your phone. So this is like, it's something you can use at home, and they are not that expensive. They are affordable. They are quite affordable. All right. I know, somebody bought these generators, and the person said, okay, I think the person made a mistake. The person bought a 500-watt generator, but the person placed a load of 1.2 kVA. That means you bought a 500-watt generator, you placed a load of 1,200 watts on that generator. What do you expect it to do? It will crash. Are we together? So this is different from the conventional generators you have at home. For solar generators, they are calculated. Like, this is why even when you want to do installation, the company will ask you, we want to know what and what you want to power before we can give you specification or give you the specific solar system you're going to use to power them. All right. So if you're using a 500-watt generator, the load on it shouldn't be more than 400 watts. The load on it shouldn't be more than 400 watts. Is that okay? That is the only way it can serve you conveniently. And if possible, if you can make the load 350 watts, that would be amazing. It will make the battery last longer, and it will make the system serve you longer. Is that okay? So this is it for the solar generator. We also have the solar car. We have the solar car. Currently, we have these cars in the country. Like I said, we are the first solar company to bring in solar cars into Nigeria. All right. So this car you're seeing here, they have 3 power sources. They have the solar panel. They have the electric. This is the solar panel. They have the electric charger, and they also come with 2 liters of fuel tank. This is just for this one. They are called solar hybrid cars. They are EV cars, all right? So it means that the way that all of us, we get home, we connect our charger to the socket and charge our phone. It is the same way you drive your car to your house. You bring out the charger for this car, connect it to the socket at home, and then your car will be charging just like the way you charge your phone. It is amazing. It has a solar panel up here that you can actually use. Now, it means that, some people, now, for those of us that are not in Nigeria, during summer, you notice that the sun tends to be high. And for those of us that don't have a garage where we park our car, you notice that if you just park your car by the roadside or you park it in the street, and the sun is on the high side, the sun is intense, you notice that the sun is actually causing harm to your car. Number one, it's in one way or the other, it is draining the fuel in the car, and it is also kind of changing the color of the car. You understand? But when you have our Secodi solar car, the car being under the sun is all that you need, because as the cars are under the sun is hitting on the solar panels, the panel is just busy tapping energy and pushing it to the battery. This car comes with 600 amp battery, 2 battery in front and 4 batteries at the back. That is 100 amp battery. Okay, 100 amp battery, 2 at the front and 4 at the back. Now imagine leaving this car under the sun. A lot of people will be complaining, oh, this sun is much, the battery, the color will be fading, my car is actually, the fuel is actually draining. But somebody that have a solar car will just be praying, Father, let there be more sun, because the more sun we have, the more the panel will tap more energy and push into your battery. Is that okay? So these cars that are currently in the country, they are city drive cars. All right, they are city drive cars. They are cars you drive within the city. Currently, you might not be able to travel with this car, but for those of you that know Nigeria very well, you can actually travel to Ibadan with this car. Is that okay? Because when the car is fully charged, it can actually be running for 3 days without you don't need fuel. The reason why we put 2 liters of fuel tank is because of federal government. They try to frustrate us when we are bringing it into this car, because oil is one of the major source of Nigeria income. All right, so imagine bringing a car that doesn't use fuel. It is kind of taking food from the mouth of the federal government. So what they try to frustrate us bringing in this car. It was not easy, but as God may have it, we are scaling through. We scaled through, not like we are scaling. We scaled through. We brought in these cars into the country. I was saying something that this car is a city drive car. It is a car you drive within the city. Why within the city for now? Because we've not gotten solar plants in all the states in Nigeria. All right, just like most of us that use the conventional bus or conventional car to travel, you notice that when you are going on a journey and you are out of fuel, okay, Mr. Emmanuel Thompson, you are raising up your hand. I'm going to attend to your question after the presentation. Just leave your hand lifted, okay? Leave it there. I'm going to attend to that. Okay, so this, like I was saying, most of us, when we are traveling or you're even driving, you notice that you are out of fuel, you just go back to the nearest filling station and refuel your tank. Here now, what we're trying to do, we're trying to also set up a solar plant, just like the way we have filling stations everywhere, gas, petrol stations everywhere, where we can be, so that as you're driving, you can actually stop by, change your battery, or stop by for 30 minutes, charge your battery, and then you continue with your journey. Is that okay? These are the things that we actually want to do. These are the things that we want to do. Okay. Also have this the small ones. We have the S8 series. We have the M8 series. We have the Range Rover type. We have the 42 seaters. We have the 14-seater bus. Everything has to do with solar car. So if you've not gotten our company catalog, kindly contact the customer care and get the company catalog. Is that okay? All right, now we have a solar car charger. This is an inverter car charger. When you have this inverter car charger, what will happen to you is this. I was telling a friend of mine, do you know that you can actually use your car and power your television at home? The person was like, Nancy, what are you saying? I said, let me explain. This you're seeing here is a car charger inverter. Okay, it's this is the edge here is the cigarette socket, where if you connect it to your cigarette port in your car, then you use your normal socket and connect here. Now the only thing is that you have to drive closer to your house, you have to drive closer to your door, or probably use a longer extension. Okay, now when you connect this, now it means that it is your car battery that will be that will on your television and some appliances for you at home. Of course, you try as much as you can not to place a load that is higher than what the battery of your car. Is that okay? You try as much as you can not to place a load that is higher. Is that okay? So this is it. We'll have the 200 watt. This your thing here is just 75 watts. Solar car charger is inverter charger. All right. So so when you have this, we have the bigger one, the 200 watts. So we have different sizes. So if you are using the bigger one, you'll be able to power more things at home. Now I gave an example last time when I was doing the product presentation. For most of us, that when we are traveling, you notice you have a low battery. Probably you want to call people where you're traveling to, you have a low battery, and then you contact the bus driver and say, please driver, can I charge my phone for like 10 to 15 minutes? The driver might tell you, madam, there is no space, or please, God, there is no space. Now, you can actually, if you're traveling, you notice you have a low battery and you have this car inverter, you can actually go with it, but then add a socket or an extension to your bag. So once they connect this car inverter charger to the cigarette socket, you're just going to plug your socket, connect your socket here, you connect your socket here, and then charge your phone. Now you will notice that you not only charge your phone, but you can charge other people's phone as well. You can not only charge your phone, you can charge other people's phone as well. And then as they are charging their phone, you do your market, you market this product to them. Is that okay? So we also have the solar boiling ring. We have the big and the small one. These are things that you can use and boil water and bake. Use and boil water and take your tea or your coffee. Boil water and make eba and all of that. These are pure DC boiling ring. They are pure DC boiling ring. They can only work with solar. They can only work with battery, either your car battery or you have inverter battery. They can work with it. Is that okay? They can work with it. All right. We also have solar hot plate. Okay, these are things that you can actually use. These hot plates, they are things that you can actually use. All right. This hot plate you're seeing here, you can use it and cook. It does not bring black soot to your pot. They are pure DC because they can only work. They can only work with your battery. Okay. They can't work with the conventional light. They can't work with the conventional light. They can only work with your battery, either your car battery or you're using an inverter battery. This will work. Now, somebody will ask, this thing, can it actually cook food? It cooks meal very well. I use it at home. I use this at home. So most time when I don't have gas in my cylinder, what I do, I just connect my battery to this induction cooker, and then I'm good to go. Whether I want to boil water, I want to cook beans, I want to make rice, whatever it is I want to cook. This is very, very effective. Okay, and it doesn't shock. No, that's the amazing thing. Most of us will have electric cookers at home. You notice that sometimes your hand is wet. If you touch it, it will just shock you. But this is not like that. It will not bring black soot to your pot. It is very safe for everybody to use. It's very safe for even a pregnant woman to use it. It is stress-free. Okay, it's stress-free. All you need to do is just to make sure that the middle of your pot is placed on it. Okay, it's perfectly well. And once they are on, this white dot you're seeing here, this is where the light indicators will show. Once they are on, they will be red. Is that okay? Once they are on, they will be red, and you can cook seamlessly. You cook without any stress. Okay, so we also have a mono panel. In SECODI, we deal with two types of panel. We deal with the monocrystalline panel. We also deal with the polycrystalline panel. We do the mono panel and the poly panel. And then most of you be wondering, okay, I think I've not had something like that before, or I've had, but I don't really understand. Most of us know that mono source. Most of us think that mono just has to do with something that is singular or one. But mono panel is a type of panel that you can use when there is little or no sunlight. Is that okay? And actually, it is the best type of panel. And also, we have the polycrystalline panel. Polycrystalline panel is the type of panel that requires an intense sunlight for you to function perfectly well. Now, you notice for those of us in the north, you're in Nigeria, but you know the northern side of Nigeria, a poly panel will work better for them because they have intense sunlight. You know, someone said that the kind of sun they have can actually abort a pregnant woman. You know, this is just to describe the kind of sun that they have over there. Is that okay? So if you're in the north and you're asking what kind of panel should you use best, a poly panel will serve better for you. For those of us in the east and in the southwest, a mono panel is what we need because we don't have much of a sunlight. A mono panel works with little or no sunlight. A mono panel works with little or no sunlight. Is that okay? A mono panel works with little or no sunlight. Okay, it works with little or no sunlight. Little or no sunlight. So you notice that for this mono panel, it means that even if you have very little sunlight, it is working perfectly well for you. It is working perfectly well for you. Okay, it is working perfectly well. Now, and again, a mono panel can actually tap energy from the sun or tap energy from, let's say, as early as 6 a.m. once the day is done till like 6 p.m. But a poly panel, once it's like 3-4 that the sun is no longer high, they stop charging. You just have to use the stored energy already. Okay, so we also have the AC/DC rechargeable standing fan. These are rechargeable standing fan. They come with an induced battery. They are AC/DC because they can work with the conventional light. They can work with solar. Now, I always advise for those of you that if you don't need a rechargeable fan, you don't want it in suit, you can get this because once this fan is fully charged, it can take you up to 8 to 10 hours. It can take you 8 to 10 hours. But let's say now that there is no light for some days and then you're wondering the weather is kind of hot, you don't even know what to do. What will you do? I will advise you get this fan in suit. That is AC/DC rechargeable standing fan in suit. This is AC/DC rechargeable standing fan in suit. This AC/DC rechargeable standing fan in suit, the way they work is this. They work with NEPA lights, the conventional lights, they work with solar. So what it means is this: if you're using the AC/DC conventional light, all you need to do is this. You will just get the panel. Now, when there is light, it will recharge the fan and it will last you. But situation whereby you don't have light, you use the solar panel. Just make sure you keep the panel outside to the direction where it will attract sun or to the direction where you always have sunlight, and then it will just recharge the fan for you. Is that okay? So this is it for the AC/DC rechargeable standing fan. We also have solar power lighting system. This is a mini generator you can actually use at home. It has 2 bulbs and a total of 3 lighting points. It comes with 2 bulbs and another light in front of the generator here. All right. It has the 12 amps inbuilt battery. It comes with 20-watt solar panel, and like I said, it has 3 lighting points. Is that okay? This generator is very strong. In one way or the other, you can use it and charge your laptop too. You can use it and charge your laptop. Okay, so you know now that the whole world is going global, everything, like I'm running a Zoom presentation, I'm using a laptop to run this Zoom presentation. Now let's imagine that we don't have solar where I am, and I'm at home having this conventional light. I don't have fuel in my generator, and I want to have this Zoom presentation, and my laptop is down. What do I do? So if I have this mini generator now, I can use it and run my presentation smoothly without depending on the conventional light, whether PHCNG source light or not. Okay, I will just connect my solar generator to this laptop and it will power my laptop. I will do a stress-free Zoom presentation. Is that okay? So these are the things that our products are helping you solve. Like I said, the products we have in SECODI, they are the products that in one way or the other, they are solving problems for you. All right, especially this period that everything is online, you need your phone to work. Most of us, all the money we make is through our phone. We need our phone to work, we need our laptop to work. Is that okay? So we also have the AC/DC freezer. We have the AC/DC freezer. All right, this ACDC freezer is something you can use. It's amazing. This is 200 liters. We have the 200 liters. We have the 300 liters. Okay, we also have solar cold room. I will still take you through that. We have solar cold room. I will take you through that. Like I said, I won't be able to show you everything I have in one day. So over time, the next seminar we're going to have on products, I'm going to show you the ones that I didn't show you today. Is that okay? This freezer you're seeing here also can be powered with a better pass my neighbor generator, the smallest generator we use in Nigeria. It can be powered with a better pass my neighbor generator. And this freezer, they freeze up in 10 to 15 minutes and they take like 5 days to defreeze. Okay, it means that when you have your soup, your meat, whatever it is you have in your freezer, when there is no light for like 4 days, 3 days, they will still be blocked in the freezer. All right, they're amazing. This is what every home should have. Imagine a freezer you can use a better pass my neighbor generator to power. Man, you have to go for it. You have to go for the freezer because it is amazing. You can also buy the freezer in suits. You can also buy the freezer in suits. What do I mean? You can buy the freezer, the panel, and the battery, everything in suits. All right, you can buy it in suits. Okay, what's also another bulb, ACDC intelligent bulb that you can use. This one works with remote. It works with remote that it has a power button on the body of the bulb. So when you turn on the power button from the body of the bulb, you use the remote and turn it on. All right, that is, it will be on. But for this bulb, because this bulb is also rechargeable, for you to use the aspect of it that is rechargeable is this: when you turn on the power button from the body of the bulb, use the remote to turn off the surface. Okay, even though you have light at home, use the remote and turn it off on the surface. You notice that even though the surface is off, but the bulb is charging. But the first bulb I talked to you about, I said that the bulb has to be on. When it is on is when it is charging. But this one I'm talking about now, it has to be on the body but off on the surface to charge. So when there is light, this will last you extra 2 to 3 hours. Is that okay? We also have the solar street light. We have the compound street light. We have the luminous street light. Okay, the compound street light is something you can use at home, in your compound, within your neighborhood. All right. Then we have the luminous spark. That is the ones that you can use on major roads like highways and all of that. Okay. So this one you're seeing here is the compound street light. We have the bigger ones. We have the bigger ones, the luminous ones that you can use on highways. Now, our street light has human and light sensor. Light sensor in the sense that in the daytime, these street lights will be all off. From morning to evening, they will be off. But while they are off, they are charging. While they are off, they are charging. But at night, they will automatically come up on their own. At night, they will automatically come up. And when a human being comes closer, it has a human sensor. It will just shine brighter and then go back to the normal brightness. And our street light, they have wide range of coverage. They have a wider coverage. Okay, they can cover a good number of space for you. All right. We also have what's called the solar anti-glare reading light. Solar anti-glare reading light. It comes with an inbuilt solar panel. It comes with an inbuilt battery. It has a power button where you either switch it on or switch it off. And the base of this reading light is a sterilizer. How do you use this? Of course, you can just use your hand and turn it on from the power button and use it and read. But if you're going to read for 2 to 3 hours, you notice that your hand will be paining you. All right. So what we did is this. Since the base is a sterilizer, all you need to do is to get a water bottle, a clean water bottle, place the base, open the water bottle, place the base on the water bottle. What will happen is this: the base will sterilize the clean water bottle you're using, because using the water bottle to also serve as the stand. Is that okay? It will also serve as the stand. So when you place the base on the water bottle, the base will sterilize the water bottle, and the water bottle, the sterilized water will now purify the light that comes from that place, from the reading light. Is that okay? So it means that you are no longer reading with ordinary light, but you are reading now with a purified light. That way, it will not bring any harm to your eyes. You know, most of us that read very well when we were much younger. In one way or the other, you exposed your eyes to little or no light. You understand? You exposed your eyes to little or no light. Is that okay? You exposed your eyes to little or no light. All right. So you notice that most of us now, you are 40 something, you're 30 something, you're using glasses already. But if we can use this anti-glare reading light, it does not cause any harm to our eyes. The purified water will sterilize the water for you. So now you're going to be reading with a purified light that does not cause any harm. For those of you that are using glasses already, now what you will do, it has a red cover. This is this red stuff you're seeing. When you place the red cover there, it will help dim the light for you. It will dim the light so that it doesn't cause more harm to your eyes. Is that okay? So also, I have a DC blender, solar DC blender. I have solar DC blender. Now, this is a solar DC blender you can use at home. It can blend nuts, it can blend fruits, it can blend vegetables like fresh tomatoes, fresh pepper, and all of that. All right, these are the things that it can do for you. Now, this blender, they are pure solar because they can only work with battery. So when you want to use this, you always buy it in suit. You can get it in suit, the blender, the panel, and the battery. Like I said, it can blend nuts, it can blend your fruits, it can blend your tomatoes, juice. You know, these are amazing. These are things that you can actually use them for. They are very strong, they are durable. It is the 2-in-1. This is for the dry stuff and this is for the things that are liquid. You can use this for your dry crayfish, dry pepper, and some things that you want to dry. But you can use this for your fresh tomato, your juice, and the other things you want to blend. Okay, so these are the things that we have in Secodi. Okay, so we also have our solar television. We have our solar plasma television. Now, most of you will say, I have television at home. Why would I want to buy another television? Let me give you the reasons why you should get another television. We all know that most of the televisions you use at home, once they see the light, they go off. Apart from those of you that are using UPS, you're using an inverter. Okay, that's the backup system. You're using an inverter, which is the backup system. And even if you're using an inverter, the highest it can stay is like 20 to 30 minutes. It goes off. But here in Secodi, we have a television that comes with an inbuilt battery. It means that we have a rechargeable television. You understand? We have a rechargeable television, a television that comes with 2 bulbs. None of us went to buy television and they gave us bulbs as gifts. No, none of us received that. But in Secodi, the television we have in Secodi can power 2 bulbs. It has its own bulb. It powers a decoder and it's rechargeable. You understand? It's rechargeable. It is HDMI supportive. Is that okay? It's amazing. It means that when this television is fully charged, they can actually be up and running for like 5 hours for you. They will be up and running for like 5 hours for you. Is that okay? They will be up and running for like 5 hours. They are amazing. Okay, this television is amazing. Currently, we'll have it in 32 inches for now. We'll have it in 32 inches. Other bigger inches will soon be coming into play. Is that okay? So now we also have the solar washing machine whereby you don't need to wait for the conventional light before you can wash your clothes. You can buy them in suit, the washing machine, the panel, and the battery. Is that okay? The washing machine, the panel, and the battery can wash anytime, any day you want to wash as far as you have light in your battery. Is that okay? We also have the split unit air conditioner that you can use. The split unit air conditioner that you can use. Now, why our solar air conditioner is a bit different from what you have outside is because most of us know that air conditioner come in horsepower. We have 1 horsepower, we have 1.5, we have 2 horsepower. But in Secodi, we have the air conditioner that are equivalent to 1 horsepower and 1.5 horsepower. Now, the one that is equivalent to 1 horsepower is just 350 watts. When we talk about 1 horsepower, we're talking about 1,000 watts. But what we have here is 350 watts. It means that this will give you, will give you like 2 of your 1 horsepower. Because 350 will give you like 700. Is that okay? So that if you still have some wattage left, Okay, so ours is actually it saves you energy, while the conventional ones will have energy consuming appliances. Most solar products are energy saving appliances. They save you a whole lot of energy, power consumption. Is that okay? So and with our air conditioner, even if you have the smallest generator, you can power it. Most of you that have 2.5 kVA generator don't even own your AC at home. Okay, but what we have in Secodi, even the smallest avatar pass by neighbor generator, it can power your air conditioners perfectly well for you. We also have the solar camp light that you can use. It's just a light you can use for your camping. You can use it for your camping. Probably you're going to the village where there is no light. You can use this for immediate power solution. Okay, if you have the 3-watt solar panel, you can also use it and power this. But if you don't have light, you can just use the solar panel and power this. It just to serve you for some time. Is that okay? All right. We have what we call SECODI wireless charger. This is a wireless charger you can use and charge your phone, but mostly for those using iPhone 8 and above. For those using iPhone 8 and above, we are going to get more of this. For those using normal Android, those using Techno, Samsung, yours is coming. All right, yours is coming. For now, we started with iPhone 8 and above. We are going to bring it down to everybody that even use Techno and all of that. Okay, how do you use this? You're just going to connect this to a power source. Where you connect it to a power source, probably to your laptop or to the power socket. What will happen is this. Normally, when we are charging our phone, we use the USB to connect to the USB port where we charge our phone. But this one, for those using iPhone 8 and Samsung J8 and above, all you need to do is just to place your phone on top of the wireless charger. It will be charging it. Is that okay? On top of the wireless charger, it will be charging. Most of the products I'm showing you, they are available. Most of these products I'm showing you, they are available. And the ones that are not available, you see on B4L, they will be written out of stock. Is that okay? They'll be written out of stock. All right. We have the solar mail wristwatch also. This is 20 gold carat platelet. 20 gold carat plated that you can use. It means that this wristwatch is not going to wash anytime soon. And they have auto date and time. They are rechargeable. When you're wearing this wristwatch and you walk like 2 to 3 minutes under the sun, the batteries will be recharged. The batteries will be recharged and you can use it. We also have the female solar wristwatch, but this I'm showing you today is the male solar wristwatch. We have the solar floodlight. Most of you that, if you notice in Nigeria, most filling stations or most fuel stations, they have this floodlight. It's actually serving in form of security. Okay, it's just serving as security, but ours is solar. Okay, ours is solar. In the daytime they are off, at night they automatically come off. We also have the DC pressure pump. This is a car inflator you can use for your car. Air compressor, you can use it to pump your car tire. You can use it to pump your bicycle tire. You can use it to pump your machine tire. You can use it to pump your balls and all of that. So you just inflate air into whatever it is you're using. Now the PSI is like 100. We have the PSI that which is 100 PSI, okay, used on ball, loud ball, bicycles, cars, motorcycles, and all of that. Use it to use them to put on your pump your car. So we also have the solar car mug. Now, for those of us wherever you are, most of you in South Africa, I noticed that you guys always have cold weather. Always have cold weather. Now, let's say you're driving and you notice the cold is much, you don't even know what to do. Have this car mug in your car. It's connected to a cigarette socket. All you need to do is put hot water here, put cold water, connect this cigarette socket to your port to your cigarette socket, and then from your car as you're driving, you boil hot water, take your coffee or take your tea, and keep the spirit and the soul warm. Is that okay? Keep your body warm while you're driving if the cold is much. Or you're even going to work and you're running late, you can easily take your tea in the car, not waiting until you boil water from your gas cylinder. You can, as you're driving, you can actually boil water on your way to work and be taking your tea while you are driving. Is that okay? We also have this DC iron. We also have the solar pressing stone that you can use because it's connected to battery. It's pure DC because it cannot work. It cannot work with your normal NEPA light. It cannot work with your normal NEPA light. They can only work with battery, either your car battery or your inverter battery. Just 2 minutes, excuse me. Alright, so this one works strictly on battery. And now most of you know that the iron we use at home will have like 1000 watts, 1500, but as the Secodi is just 150 watts. Alright, so these and many more are the products that we have in Secodi. We have a whole lot of products, but these are the ones I can show you for now. Maybe in our next product presentation, I'm going to show you many more products that we have. All right, for now we are done with the product presentation, but before I go to question and answer, I would want to do a recap of what I have said so far. I said that Secodi is a solar company, a renewable energy company that is supported by some companies in China, India, UK, US, and so many other countries. And I say that we are also a community-based organization that is into making people's lives easier through our strategic programs. We say that Secodi as a company, we are into sales of solar products, production of solar panel, batteries, inverters, charge controllers. We are also of course, sales of solar products. I've shown you most of the products we sell, where we have the solar AC, solar iron, pressure pump, floodlight, car mug, solar air conditioner, solar freezer, solar fan, solar box, etc. All right. We are also into human resource development, where we train our members how they can become solar installers, okay, and also how they can become solar air conditioner installers. In Secodi, we also run a mentorship program where we take our trained members after the installation training. We take the ones that actually did the best among them to the field where they can actually see what we are doing in person, where they can actually see what we are doing in person, okay, where they see the practical, where they see them going to the roof to join the Secodi technical team to do installation. All right, and I think in Secodi there are 3 ways one can actually benefit from what we do. We do what we call multi-level crowdfunding and reward system, where which is to enable interested individuals, especially the masses, so they can have access to renewable and long-lasting solar products at an extremely low-cost registration. So it means that you can actually be a part of what we do in Secodi through the crowdfunding, where you getting people to register under you, and as they are registering, you're going to be getting, company will rewarding you with some incentive like the solar product and some cash. Sorry, is that okay? With some solar products and some cash. We also run an investment program where you put your money in Secodi to work for you. Secodi wants to start fabrication of solar panels in Nigeria, and it's not something we can do alone. So we need you and I to be a part of what we are doing. We need you and I to be a part of that movement. So we need as many investors as we can get, okay? And for every amount you're investing in Secodi, you are entitled to 30% of it. You are entitled to 30% of it, which is payable in 12 months. And after 12 months, your principal will be given back to you, depending on the agreement. If you want to be collecting monthly, you collect your 30% to be split for 12 months, where you collect a particular amount every month. And after 12 months, your principal will be given back to you. But if you want to reinvest, you can always reinvest and make another whopping 30% in Secodi. So these are the things, these and many more are the things we do in Secodi. A time will come, we'll train our partners to how they can couple solar cars. Is that okay? So most of you have amazing products that we sell, and like I said, in one way or the other, each of the products that I've shown you today, they are solving a problem. Is that okay? So I think it's time for me to take your questions. If you have any questions, kindly raise up your hand. Kindly raise up your hand if you have any question. Let me start from the chat room. I have pile up of messages. Let me start from the chat room. So someone is asking, let me take it out. Okay, Pinky Ford, you raise up your hand. I'm coming. I will unmute you to ask your question. Please kindly contact me here on WhatsApp. Or else I'm going to drop my WhatsApp number. You can send a message and send a message to the customer care. All right. Is the presentation still ongoing? Yes, presentation is still ongoing. I'm using this bulb in the village and it's amazing. That is from Mr. Prince. He said he's using this bulb and it's amazing. All right, okay. I have another question. Someone asked, I want to confirm, do you say we can light the bulb with water? Yes, you can light the bulb with water if it is charged. So it does not mean that the water charged the bulb. What it means is that if the bulb is charged, we can actually, it can come up, like the bulb can be on from your palm. Is that okay? It means the bulb can be on from your palm. Okay. Now, if the bulb is charged, what you do, just put a little water inside a cup or on your palm. Put the base of the bulb on your palm. You notice the bulb will come up. I'm going to share a video very soon. That explains what I just said now. Okay. I'm using this bulb. Okay. Okay. Yes, I said the bulb can light with water. I want to confirm. Okay. Did you mean that we must get both lamp holder each time we are buying? No. What I'm trying to tell you is this. If you want to buy this bulb, a lot of people are very funny that when you get them a bulb, they say, Madam, I told you to get me a screw bulb. Why did you get me pin? I said this is the best way to advertise or to sell this product. You advise your client or your prospect that it is always important or it is always better to have the 2-in-1 lamp holder at home. Okay, because when they have the 2-in-1 lamp holder, whether it is pin bulb you're bringing for them or it is screw bulb you're bringing for them, it will fit into that lamp holder. Some people, when they have pin bulb, they go and change their lamp holder to pin. When they have screw bulb, they go change their lamp holder to screw. So instead of going through those threads, when they have the 2-in-1 lamp holder, any of these bulbs can fit in perfectly well. Is that okay? Then the cover, the cover for the bulb, most of the bulb comes with the cover, just in case you want to use the bulb as torchlight. You can use it as torchlight. Please, I want to know more about the CCTV bulb and is it available? All right, the CCTV bulb is a bulb you can use to monitor what is happening at home. Even if you're not in Nigeria, you can still use it and monitor what is happening whichever country you are in. Now, the only thing is the thing that will give you the access to that bulb is when you have the password of that bulb. Okay, and somebody once asked me that if an invader comes close to the bulb, will the bulb make a noise or do something? Say you'll be notified, you see a pop-up message showing that an invader has come. And some people always ask, is that bulb rechargeable? No, the bulb is not rechargeable. It works when you have when there is light or there is power supply at home. Now the bulb is not available now, it is out of stock. As soon as our international airport is open, they will be coming into the country. All right. Please, can you zoom the viewing? Okay, please just give me some time. I will zoom it so you can see. Okay. Okay, I'm coming. Tested, the car battery gets charged even with the daylight, but charge fast with better sunshine. Yes, please. Hello, love this webinar. Thank you so much for loving our webinar. Not hearing, please kindly, if you're not hearing me, kindly check your mic and connect your audio to your mic. I should think that when you are driving the solar car, as you drive, it charges itself. As one should actually travel with a car. No, please, the car that we have in Secodi can only cover, this current one here can only cover 200 kilometers. The car that we have in Secodi can only cover 200 kilometers. They can only cover 200 kilometers, okay? Now, in as much as you're driving them, they are charging, okay? Because the sun is not steady, okay? The sun is not steady on it, you're just moving, okay? So it is charging, but not as fast as it should have charged, okay? Now, it's just like you're charging your phone and you're pressing your phone at the same time. The charging rate is not the same thing when you just plug your phone and allow it to charge. In 1 hour time, you're sure your phone can get filled. But when you're charging your phone, you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram, you're on Twitter, you're doing so many things at the same time, the rate to which it charges is not the same thing. So if you are driving, it will be charging, but not as fast as it should charge. Is that okay? It's not as fast as it should charge. Is that okay? It's not as fast as it should charge. About the solar car. So what we're trying to tell you is this: when you're driving the solar car, it will charge, but not as fast as it's charging, when you park the car at home to charge them, is that okay? So it will charge definitely. So this is what I need you to understand. And again, just because you don't use one fuel tank to go to you travel from Lagos to Abuja, you have to have like 2 to 3 stopovers to refill your tank before you can actually continue your journey. So the same thing, since you don't have solar plants in all the 36 states in Nigeria, you may not be able to travel with it. But if we have this solar plant, you can actually travel with them, knowing that even if you the battery runs down, you can stop by the nearest solar plant station to recharge your battery. Is that okay? Okay, so I said I'm not audible again. Please check your phone volume. I am my voice is actually very loud and clear. Okay, my voice is actually very loud and clear. Okay, I think it is. I don't know. Can you hear me now? Please check your mic if you're not hearing me. If you can't hear me very well, check your mic. I know I am very audible. All right. About the solar TV, do you mean that even when there is no conventional light, you can plug the decoder to the TV and it works with that? Yes. If you're going to discuss with our technician has a way of putting it so that it can self-power decoder. All right, and the television comes with a panel, so even when you don't have you can charge with the conventional light, and you can also it comes with 30-watt solar panel. All right, so you can use either the conventional light, but when you don't have the conventional light, the solar panel is something you can use to charge the battery of the television. Then I'm going to drop the contact of the engineer, so you can contact him. He may show you how you can actually connect the decoder so that the television can self-power it. Is that okay? The following products available now: solar washing machine. The ones that are not available now, we will tell you. Like the solar washing machine, they are currently not in the country, but once the international airports are lifted, is open, they will all come into the country. We have solar laptops, but they are not yet in the country. Once they come in, we always have this. We have groups where we share new product alerts whenever there's a new product in town. We share to all the groups. And please, if you have not been if you've not joined any group, kindly contact the person that told you about SECODI to create a group for you. Now, even if you don't have a group, or the person said I don't have a group, you can actually create your own group. When you create your own group, I'm going to drop the customer care number. I'm going to drop my number here in the chat room for everyone, so that you can actually add any of this number, because every time we share information, there is no day we don't share information out. So you can be receiving vital information, and then from there you create from that group you created, you'll be adding your prospects to the group. Anybody you want to talk to about SECODI, add them to the group, whether it's Telegram or WhatsApp, whichever one that is convenient for you. Go ahead and create that group. Okay, someone is asking, does all these products come with warranty? Okay, wait, somebody asked a question before this. Washing machine, air conditioner. Okay, we have the air conditioner, the spy bulb, the washing machine are currently not in the country. Once they come in, we'll notify everyone. Does all these products come with warranty? And also, in case of any fault, do we have engineers to fix it? Yes, please. The products, they come with warranty, and we have engineers to fix it. Most time, what we do is, if any state will go for solar installation training, we'll try to raise an engineer for that state, so that even when the products are faulty, you don't need to bring them all the way to Lagos, the head office. We can actually fix it in your location. We'll raise an engineer for you that will be taking care of faulty products. Of course, for every faulty product that has a technical issue, company will fix it free of charge, but the ones you spoil by yourself, you have to pay for the engineers to take care of them for you. Some of products are not listed on price list, such as laptop, washing machine, welder machine, is reachable or using battery. Does laptop come with panel? Yes, you can get the laptop with panel. Okay, you can get the laptop with the battery and the panel. But laptops are something that are rechargeable, so you can always have if you have it with panel, it's always amazing knowing that even when there is no conventional light, your laptop can be up and running. Now, someone said you are asking that some of these products are not on the price list. Yes, the ones that are not yet in the country are not on the price list because if we put it on the price list, a lot of people will be asking you for them. So what we do always, we update the company's price list. We always update the company's price list. So whenever the laptop comes in, you notice that the price list will be updated to add the laptop price to it. When the washing machine comes into the country, we will still update the price list. Is that okay? So to get updated price list, you always contact the customer care number. Is that okay? Happy said, please, I need a list of products with what they can be used for. We need to know the 500 watt solar, what 500 watt solar generator can carry. All right. What you need to do now, this is where you will be getting, as I said, I'm going to be dropping the engineer's number. This is where the technical department number. This is where you call them. For example, you have a quotation somewhere. They'll be the ones that you are supposed to call because most of you just boils down to calling Nancy. I won't be able to serve everybody at the same time. This is why we have made out different departments to sort out different things. If I'm to serve everybody, it will make the work very slow and I'll still not be able to satisfy each and every one of you. So I'm going to drop the technical department contact so that when you have any issue that has to do with installation, you have anything that has to do with solar system costing, what a solar system can power, you contact the technical department. All right, you contact the technical department. Okay, I'll still drop the number for each and every one of you after this meeting. Then Mustafa is asking, please drop your WhatsApp number for further question. Of course, I will do that for further questions. Then if one buys this car, in Lagos and has to travel with the car back to the north, how does it work? Now, if you buy this car in Lagos and you want to travel, it will have there's this people that travel that review car. We have to get that body because this car, Benue State Governor is driving one of these cars, and then there's this vehicle that move cars so that they don't have scratches and all of that. So this was the vehicle we used and moved it down to Benue State. So if it's coming to the north, of course, we'll also get that vehicle ready and dispatch the car to you at the north. You cannot drive it from here straight to the north because northern states are actually very far, and you all know that. Okay, northern states are actually very far, so they will have a department. We'll have a department that takes care of that. You'll bring your car to your doorstep, and you will have an amazing time with it. Okay, so I still have further questions. Okay, can hear you clear. That's very good. Can we have the prices of each product? The only people that are entitled to the prices of our product are distributors. If you are not a distributor, you cannot have access to the price list. It's only distributors that can buy, that have the access to the price list. So if you're not yet a distributor, you can contact your upline. Okay, now you can contact your upline. Someone is still asking, do we get the price list? I'm sorry, you can't get the price list if you're not a distributor. But if you are a distributor, kindly contact the customer care and then you will get the price list. When is the solar phone likely going to be available? Very soon. We are not done. Once the solar phone is available, we will tell you. But for now, all I can tell you is that very soon the solar phone will be available. Okay, let's go back to the people that, okay, now before I go back to the people that raised up their hands, I'm going to be dropping this number, the customer care number 090-230-51585. That is Secodi customer care, Secodi customer care number 090-230. That is 090-230-51585. That is Secodi customer care number. Okay. Please, the message is for everyone in the meeting. So the message is for everyone. You can see the number there, 090-230-51585. That is the customer care number. Then when you want the technical department number, you want to get information on installation, what solar system can power a particular thing. Somebody say, I want to install solar in my house, I want to install solar in my shop. What will I need to do? You just have to contact the engineer and they will tell you what to do. Then I'm going to be dropping the engineer's number, which is 080-532-58551. That is SECODI Technical Department number. That is SECODI Technical Department. Okay, you can contact them, please. The number is there. You can contact them. Contact them for any technical issue. Contact them. Quotation for solar systems. You can contact them. Is that okay? There. For those of you that want my number, 08, please WhatsApp. You can call. If you're calling me, it should be between 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I can take your calls. Every other thing should be a WhatsApp message, okay? 081-322-96055. That is Presenter Nancy. Okay. That's my number there, 081-322-96055. Presenter Nancy. If you want to reach me for further questions, please, that is it there. But please, the truth is this: now I noticed that even when I drop my WhatsApp number, most of you bow down to chatting me up. Now we'll have this department to help you, please. We'll have this. Yes, the number, the technical department I gave you is on WhatsApp. Go ahead and chat them up on WhatsApp. They're on WhatsApp. The customer care is on WhatsApp. You can call or you can WhatsApp. All of the numbers I've given you, you can call and you can WhatsApp. But the only thing you need to understand that working hours, our official working hours are Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. Official working hours. They are Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay. 9 a.m. through 5 p.m. Please, most of you will call us around 10 p.m., 11, and please, we are humans. We have time to also rest, so we can serve you better the next day. So please, if you stick to this instruction, you don't have any issue. If you're calling the customer care, I know some of you say that business does not have time. They do have time because you're working with people. You're not working with robots. It's when you're working with robots that you can call anytime. They'll pick your call. Is that okay? They work Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and then on Saturday, like somebody started calling me by 7 a.m., customer care is not working. On Saturdays, customer care, they work from 10 a.m. On Saturday, customer care work 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Is that okay? Customers on Saturday, they work 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Someone asked, okay, somebody ask a question. Let them know the cars can travel far, Lagos North. Sure, I said so already. The cars, like I said, we'll have the big body cars. Madam Leslie said, tell you that you should know that we'll have the big body cars. That currently what we'll have is just the city drive car now. Like I said, remember I said earlier, we'll have the ones that look like the Range Rover. The ones in the country are S8. I talked about that we'll have M8 series that can cover a long distance. You can travel from Lagos to the north, to the Abuja, anywhere it is you want to travel within the nation. You can actually travel with the big body cars. So what we have is the smallest type of car we have. The ones currently in the country, that's why I said the ones available now are the city drive car. We have the bigger cars, the one that you can use for long distances. You can travel to anywhere across the country. You can travel to anywhere. We have, like I said, we have the M8 series, we have the X8, we have the Range Rover type, we have the Hilux type, we have the 42-seaters, we have the 14-seaters, and many more of them. If not, we have the van, we have the bus of it, we have the tricycle too. So all these ones, they are available. All right, somebody's asking, in crowdfunding, how do we assure prospects in getting in services that are not available due to ban on international flights? a lot of things you mentioned are not available. Most of the things I mentioned are available. Let me correct that. Most of the things I mentioned, they are available. For those of you, like I said, I believe that international flight between 15th of this month, 8th to 15th of this month, they are likely going to open our international airport. Some countries have opened their own and strictly for business, you understand? So, of course, since you are doing business, will be allowed. Once ours is open, we'll send all your products to wherever you are going. But I need to clear something. Most of us are always misunderstanding something. The only thing company sends free of charge is your incentives, not your product you're buying. When you buy your product, you have to pay for the waybill yourself. Is that okay? When you buy product, you have to pay for the waybill. But when you are qualified for incentive in the crowdfunding section, the company delivers to you free of charge. Is that okay? So these are the things I need us to clear. And if you have not joined the Telegram group, do well to join the Telegram group. This is where you'll be getting vital information, know what is available, know what is not available, know when there's a new rule that has to be implemented. So these are the things that we need to do. Okay, now back to those that asked raised up their hand. Pinky Ford, please, you're here. I will unmute you to ask your question. Please go ahead and ask your question. Pinky Ford, check your mic. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Good afternoon, Nancy. Can you hear me?
Yes, please. Good afternoon, sir.
Oh, bless you. I'm calling from Warri, Delta State.
Okay.
My question is the appliances. Now, sorry, I'm joining late.
It's okay.
There is this solar TV, there is solar TV, there is solar washing machine, there is solar which other electrical appliances there? There's this solar blender.
Okay.
Now, like I put the opportunity to one or two persons, and what the person asked me was this: do they all come? That is solar deep freezer. The person said, does it mean they all come with their own solar panel and battery? You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, and I told him yes. So, does it mean every item must come with a solar panel? And I didn't know how to really answer him for that.
Okay.
Then another one, what I'm really planning to do is this. What I'm really planning to do is this. In Delta State, if, for example, I go for radio jingles, right?
Yes.
Because so far I don't really know how to present the company so much. If I go on radio jingles, can you call somebody, can the company make somebody available who knows the works? That when I mean the functioning of the different section of the company and appliances to come and do a presentation for them?
Yes, we can. But then the truth is this: if company is going to do that, you have to take care of the person's logistics. Normally, what you're supposed to do, your upline is supposed to take care of that. It's only a situation whereby you think.
My upline.
Let me explain, sir. Normally, when you go for radio jingles like this, your upline is supposed to take care of this. Is that okay? Your upline is supposed to be the one to handle it from there. But a situation, probably you feel your upline is not giving you what you're looking for, or you feel that you just needed somebody from the company to do that, you'll be the one to take care of the person's logistics. Now, if it is a one-on-one seminar, the person will have to come down with some products, even show them to convince them about what we are doing, that we are not lying about everything we say that we do. Yeah. You understand? So these are the things that need to be done. Then the first question you asked about people buying products and getting if every product comes with panel. No. What we did is this. That's why we said our products are AC/DC in the sense that they can work with the conventional light. It's a situation whereby you want, without the conventional light, you want extra panel for them. Now, you notice that when you have solar systems installed in your home, you don't need to buy every product with panel and battery. So during the installation, they will be doing something we call separation in installation. So they will be able to separate the products such that they will be connected directly to the system. You don't need to buy panel for your blender, buy different panel for television, so that when you have a solar system in your house, the panels are up in your roof, or you use the panel to make a kiosk in your house, and the batteries are there, the charge controller, the inverters are there. You don't need to carry every product with the battery. Is that okay? So you just buy them and you connect them directly. Is that okay, sir?
Okay.
All right,
Yes,
I just
thank
got
you
a message on my phone.
very much.
Someone is sending me quotation message. Please check the number you are sending to my number. Check the engineer's number and forward this quotation you sent to me to the engineer. Thank you very much. All right, Mr. Pinky Phone, did I answer your question?
Yes.
All right, thank you very much, sir. So again, when
Thank
you're
you.
running a radio advert, put a WhatsApp number that people can reach you with. So you create a group for them so they can join there, so they don't lose out people that will be calling you during the radio jingle and all of that.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, someone else is asking us a question. Let me unmute the person. Okay? Please hold on. Okay, Ayomide. Please go ahead.
Hey, good afternoon, Nancy.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
It's actually Susan.
Oh, Madam Sue.
Susan Rumi.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Nice.
That's my son's name.
Oh, nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Yes.
Please, I want to find out, can one be an investor and at the same time trained to be a technician?
The only way you can become an investor and be trained to become an installer, a technician, you have to become a distributor first.
Okay.
So it means that if, for example, you are a distributor with SECODI with 52,500, you are licensed, you are eligible to attend our free solar installation training. Okay, then from there you can also invest, go through the investment program and also make the profits that are attached to that. Is that okay, ma'am?
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Then Oluwato, please go ahead, please. Please go ahead. I have unmute you. Check your mic. Check your mic. You raise up your hand. Oluwatosin. Okay, while we're waiting for him, Femi. Please check your mic. Yes, Femi Atoyebi. Go ahead, please.
Can you do a Femi? Yeah, thank you very much, Nancy. Good morning. My first question is, can you hear me, please?
Yes, please go ahead, sir.
Yes, my first question is around the television. The TV having its own main solar panel system?
I didn't get that, sir.
The television.
Yes.
The television, is it the television, is it having its own solar panel system?
Yes, please, it does.
Separate.
It has its own solar panel.
So when you buy the TV now, you will install the solar panel separate.
So the panel is something, it's just 30-watt solar panel, something you can take outside and position it to the direction of sunlight.
Okay, good. Right. Now, you said, okay, will this carry the decoder with the television? Can it carry the decoder with it for the 5 hours or 6 hours we work?
If you're connecting the decoder to it, it might take 3 to 4 hours. 3 to 4 hours. But if you just the television on and the bulbs, it will take up to 5 hours.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Now back to sorry, quickly, let me just round up. Back to the 1 horsepower, the 350 watt air conditioner.
Okay.
The same question, similar question. Is it about having its own solar system
It depends. If you want them,
panel, does it have its own panel?
it depends on your choice. If you want them alone, they can actually work with NEPA, with the conventional light, and they can also work with solar. So a situation whereby you want to buy it alone, you can actually buy, but it can only be working when you have the conventional light. But if you want it in suit, that is the air conditioner with the panel and the battery, that is when you have it with the panel and the battery, and whether there is light or there is no light, you're sure that your AC will be on.
Okay.
So we have most of the products a single and in suit, depending on what you want. You will not sell it that it's a must to buy them in suit. No. If you just want to be using with the conventional light, it's okay, you can use it. A lot of people bought they are using with the conventional light. A lot of people bought in suit. It depends on what you want.
All right. Please, can we have this presentation sent to our email?
The slide for the presentation or the recorded version?
Yes, I'm talking of the
slide.
soft copy sent because of.
All you need to do is I dropped the customer care number. Kindly contact the customer care number. They will help you with all the slides for the presentation. All of them. We are not withholding anything from anyone. Go ahead and collect them from them.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay. Mr. Luatos, I'm trying to unmute you, but then it's like you also muted yourself from your end. Please check your mic, Mr. Luatos. Okay. Are you still want to ask some questions?
No, is my hand still up? Sorry.
Oh, well, let me lower the hand. It's okay. Mr. Tos, oh yeah, go ahead, sir. Mr. Luatos.
Yeah. I have two questions, and one of them has already been answered.
Okay.
The second one is that of joining the platform on, what's it called?
Telegram.
Telegram platform.
Yes.
How do we locate?
Okay.
How do we locate you in there?
Okay, for those of you that have already registered, you are a registered member in SECODI. When you log into your account, you will see the 3 dash line will show you Telegram group. Once you just click on the Telegram group, it takes you to official SECODI Telegram group.
Okay.
All right, sir.
Okay. Those of them that are not registered, can they have access?
Those that are not registered cannot access the Telegram group because the Telegram group is for our partners alone.
Okay.
Thank you very much. That's
Thanks for confirmation.
Information from
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
God bless. Yeah.
Okay, I think I have some questions from the chat room. Okay, let me admit some people in. Okay, please can we have the Telegram link? You can get the Telegram link. I don't have the link to give you. The only way you can access the Telegram link for now is just for you to log into the account. When you log into your account, go to Telegram, join Telegram. That's where to go in. It is strictly for registered members, not for prospects. That is strictly, this is where we'll tell members the way it is, okay? Because not their information for in-house, their information for prospects. So the Telegram link is for registered members, and you must access the Telegram link through your account. Do you say the 30% return on investment is divided by 12 months to get what will be paid to you monthly? Yes, please. I gave an example. If, for example, you're investing 1 million, 30% is your return on investment, which is 30% of 1 million is 300,000. Now, if you want to be paid monthly, your return on investment will be divided by 12. That is for 12 months. Every month, the 300,000 is divided by 12, which is every month the company pays you 25,000. So So for you collecting 25,000 for the 12 months, that is that 300,000 that you've collected. So after that 12 months, the next thing you're going to be collecting is your principal, the 1 million invested. But if you want to reinvest, fine, you can still reinvest and then continue with enjoying your 25,000 naira monthly, and you can always upgrade your investment depending on what you want. All right, does anyone still have questions? Does anyone still have questions? Okay, if you don't have any questions, some of our leaders are in the meeting with us and we should acknowledge them. So many of our leaders are here. We should. Please hold on. Okay. Madam Blessing Paul. Okay, I'm just going to unmute Madam Blessing Paul to give us a word of encouragement. She's our lead. Okay, sorry. Someone is raising up his hand. Tony, please check your mic.
Hello.
Yes, please. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. From the program today, there's a lot of intelligent and interesting questions. Is it possible to have a recorded copy of today's program?
Yes, it's possible, but not immediately. The IT department will have to edit some things first.
Okay.
Yes, but you can get it.
Okay, because like our work, sometimes we get distracted here and there, and we might need a bit and pieces that could be of great importance.
Yes.
We have a possibility of listening to it again.
Yes.
And with the topic of today, it will make more sense because sometimes there's a limited amount your brain can capture at the time.
Of course.
But if you go over it again, I think it will embed you more into the program today and the questions responded to.
Yes, I think you're very right. Okay, you can get the recorded version. We'll work on it and send it across. So I already dropped my WhatsApp number. I dropped the customer care WhatsApp number. You can contact them. Hopefully by Friday, contact them. We should be able to have this recorded version.
Okay. While you're still here, can you just repeat the customer care number?
Okay, customer care number 090-230-51585. 090-230-51585.
Thank you so much.
All right, so that is it. You can get it from that end. Okay, thank you so much, Madam Blessing Paul. Please, in front of our leaders, let's get some word of encouragement. Or just get like 2 leaders, please. I know there are many. If we allow everybody to talk, time might be against us. But let's just, Madam Blessing Paul, please go ahead, ma'am.
Hello, everyone.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone.
You're welcome.
For those that are joining us for the first time today, I want to let them know that we have a slogan, a unique slogan for SECODI, because SECODI is so unique, and we are here to cover the world, to light up the whole world, not just this nation. The whole world is going solar. Therefore, it's a worldwide program that everyone needs to key into. So I would love them to know our unique slogan. Are we together?
Yes, please. I'm sure they're hearing you.
It's okay. All right. So let's do it together so they can hear us. I and you, Nancy, let's do it together. SECODI.
Easy life for all.
SECODI.
Easy life for all.
SECODI says,
let there be light.
And there is
life, cash, money,
and
good health. Plenty baby for SECODI.
Good health. Yes, that is what SECODI stands for. Like SECODI, Nancy rightly told us that SECODI is for true change. Now, for those that are saying that I don't know who to talk to, who to discuss to about SECODI, it's not like other network business you used to know. I want you to know that 2 is better than 1. Secodi say, go out there, out of the whole people you know in the whole wide world, introduce 2 people to your business. 2 people should be able to believe in you. 2 people should be able to associate with you. 2 people should be able to reckon with you. Those 2 people, by the time they introduce their own 2, you are not just 2 again, you are now 8. Do you understand? That is how you keep moving in Secodi business. And you're not just introducing people to Secodi and you're just going back to sit down. As you're introducing people to Secodi, your bank account is receiving an alert. There's no easier way of making money. If it's to talk and talk money into your pocket, my brothers, my sisters, let us talk. And we're not just talking ordinarily. We are talking of something that is beneficial to people. People need light. NEPA has failed us. Power has failed us. So let us join this movement and change our world. Secodi.
Easy life for all.
Thank you all for joining Secodi Network Business. Together, we will light up our world. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. God bless you. And just because everybody is muted, I'm sure they will also be telling you thank you from their own end. Thank you so much. You've heard from one of our leaders. What we do here is very real. We're not here to cajole anybody. And one thing that I always tell people is this: when you're going into a business, look at the future of that business. If it has a future, go ahead and maximize every opportunity that is there. Don't just join business because of the immediate incentive you need to get. Don't join a business because let's stop and go. Let's follow, let's join hands and build that formidable force that if tomorrow, even if we are no longer where we are, we can beat our chest and beat our hand on the chest and say that we have done something worthy of emulation. Now, the truth is, what we are doing now, we are not doing it because there's so much money everywhere. Sometimes it's about the impact. It's about, you know what it means when you're able to put a smile on somebody's face and the person says, thank you, God bless you. You know, sometimes I feel so fulfilled. It's not like I'm giving anybody money. I feel so fulfilled. When after my presentation, people say, Nancy, you did well. You know, these are, to me, it is more than money. It is more than gold to me because I feel like I'm fulfilling a purpose. I am serving a cause. You understand? So this is the joy of all some of the things we do. It's not just, what we do in Secodi is beyond the multi-level marketing. It's beyond buying and selling of products. It's beyond investment. Sometimes you create a relationship. Sometimes you don't just know, you are putting smile on people's face. Like those of us that in a crowdfunding session whereby you go and do solar powered borehole for communities that don't have water. Do you know what it means? You've saved a whole lot of people that cholera or dysentery would have killed. You've saved a whole lot of people from having skin diseases. You've saved so many people from having stomach problems. You've done that for them, and then you'll be wondering why is God blessing you. It's these little things that we do. Is that okay? And just in case you need any assistance, our leaders are there to assist you. Your upline is there to assist you. The customer care is there to assist you. Nancy is there to assist you as far as you get me in the right time. Please, between 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Customer care Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Most of you will be calling customer care on Saturday by 6, by 7, and then you're like, customer care is not responding to you. Like I said, for every inquiry, for complaints, for funding of your account, please contact customer care. I'm going to make a post to that effect on Monday so that you get more information about the things that we do. So on this note, I want to use this medium to say a very big thank you to everyone that took out time. I know it's just not easy to use your data to connect to a Zoom presentation. You know, some people that are connected and the over since that is not connected again. You ask them, they say, that thing is chopping data. See, thank you so much. No pain, no gain. That's just the simple truth. If you want to become better, you have to keep learning. And no matter how many times you fall down, I always advise you get up, because a time will come, you will get up, you'll be able to stand and stand firm. All right. You know, when a toddler is trying to start when he wants to start walking, he falls many times until the time will come when he can stand and keep moving and not fall. You understand? So this is where we are getting to. Okay, someone is asking me any Port Harcourt-based representative of Secodi. Yes, we have Mr. Wakama. Please contact the customer care and then they will give you
SECODI Port Harcourt-based representative there. Mr. Enewakama is based in Port Harcourt. He's representing SECODI over there. Please contact him. Now, please, before you take anyone to that place, I always advise, most of you always say, I took my participants to go and meet the representative, and over there, they didn't come back to me again. Please, before you take your participants there, before you take your prospects there, make sure they are registered, or even if they are not registered, tell them not to go there and register. Once they are done getting information that they need, they should get back to you. Please, it's very, very important, very, very important. Two people are raising up their hands. Eluchalo Choma, please go ahead. Choma, I think I will meet you. Go ahead, please. Go ahead. Eluchalo Choma, please.
Okay, ma. Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma.
Go ahead.
Okay, call back.
Go ahead, I'm with you, ma.
I said, please, can you call the customer care line for me again?
090-230.
Okay.
515. 85.
Yes.
090.
Okay, ma. Thank you.
230. 515. 85.
Okay, ma.
Now, if you check your
I
phone,
call the customer care.
yes, they are still on. Today, they will be off by 3 p.m. So you can reach them from 10 a.m.
I can call them to get the prices.
If you're
I can call them to get the prices of the solar.
Yes, if you are a distributor, you can.
Okay, ma.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay. Femi, still have question. Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. Do we have a representative of SECODI in Kwara State?
Yes, we do. One Mr. Matthew is our rep there. So just, or for every of you that need representatives in different states, kindly contact, though not in all the states that will have rep. If you have shown yourself that you are worthy to be trusted, you could be a rep. And even if you don't have there, you could be our rep in your state. Wherever you are, you could be our rep there. Just tighten up your activities in SECODI, and then you can apply for stockists in your location where everybody can actually get more information from you. So for those of you that need reps in different states, please kindly contact customer care and they will help you out with that. Is that okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I think I have a question in the chat room. Somebody raised up their hand. Is there any signed agreement with the company and the investor between during the investment? Yes, please. During the period of investment, we'll have what we call a memorandum of understanding. You're going to come also with your legal person, probably your lawyer, to come to sign the agreement with us. Okay, so that at any point in time we fail or you fail, the lawyer will know what to do. So there's a memorandum for understanding, there's a certificate for investment, and there's an agreement written between the both parties. Is that okay? All right, I think I answered that question. Okay, so like what I'm saying, SECODI is, okay, someone still left a question for me. Is there any, okay, what are the requirements and amounts to becoming a stockist in SECODI? Okay, please, somebody type SECODI. It's actually SECODI, SECODI. All right, the requirements you'll be getting, if you contact the customer care, they'll be giving you stockist requirement, but I think the list is 3 million. You have 3 million because the 3 million is also to get you so many products down to your location where people can easily buy and pick up. You don't need to come to Lagos anymore. So when you contact the customer care, they'll be able to help you with the stockist requirement PDF so that you can go through it and study it if it is something you can do. If you cannot, even if you can do it, you can always raise somebody that has the money to do it. You guys share the profit together. Okay, Latif is asking a question. Please go ahead. Latif, please check your mic. I've unmuted you, but it's like you muted yourself. Mr. Latif, can you hear me? Check your mic. Okay, I think he muted himself, so I won't be able to. I have unmute him, but looks like from his own end. Okay, go ahead, sir. Yes, please.
Can you hear me now? Okay, good morning, Madam Nancy.
Well done, sir.
Okay, my question is on the B4L.
Yes.
B4L, please. When you, what do you have to have in your wallet before you make a withdrawal? Is there any balance you must have before you make a withdrawal?
No, if you have 1,000, you can withdraw.
Okay.
Any amount you have, you can withdraw, sir.
Okay.
Why? Did you try placing withdrawal and it's not going through?
And no. And how long does it take? Because sometimes we make the withdrawal hoping that to just be automatic or somehow. But since some of my downlines, they say they have not get. How long does it take?
We pay B4L. We pay from Thursday all through the weekend. So you're expecting your payment. When you place withdrawal, so if you're placing withdrawal, it should be between Monday to Wednesday. So anyone you place on Thursday will be moved to next week Thursday, from Thursday to Saturday.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
Okay. So like what we have been saying so far, so good. We have had a wonderful time today in this seminar, and this is actually one of the best times to start your marketing. Like I said, if you want people to sign up more, try and get them into the Zoom presentation where they will be able to ask what is in their heart directly. You understand? They will be able to ask what is in their heart directly, and then they will be able to know the questions, the answers they get will either convince them or take them away. So when you get them to the Zoom presentation, everybody you're talking to about SECODI, get them to join the Zoom presentation. We hold it every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday by 11 a.m. Normally it's supposed to be 11 to 1, but then because we have a lot of questions, you just need to attend to so many people today, and it's good we did, because most of us have actually learned something in the course of their questions. So what I'm trying to say is this: try and get your team members to be part of what we do in SECODI, and please try and make them active. Don't promise them what you can't give them, please. So when anybody is signing in, this business is not something you force somebody to join, and after some time the person will say, you asked me to join, you promised to put people under me. It is not easy. Everybody just has to work, just like what Madam Blessing said. If everybody is actively active, that's the word I use. If you are actively active, all we need in this business to grow is just 2 people. Is that okay? Okay, Mr. Gregory is asking me what are the various packages to me for me to be a distributor with SECODI. You only need 52,500 to be a distributor with SECODI. 52,500, and then activate any package in Business for Life, so that whatever product you buy, you also get 10% come to you as PV in your e-wallet in Business for Life. When you register with 52,500, you automatically become a distributor where you can buy product but you cannot earn PV. So when you register as a distributor and activate a package in Business for Life, you buy products, you add money and sell, you also earn point value. That is 10% of every product you purchase in SECODI. And when you start having your own team too, when they start buying products, you also be getting some percentages from whatever it is that they are buying. So these are the things that you need to become a SECODI distributor. All right. So like I was saying, it is actually the best time. This is actually the best time to join this business, because what we do, which is super essential because everybody needs light. I don't know about you, but see me, if I come back home and there's no light, I'll just be frowning unnecessarily. I'll just be irritated. I'll just be angry. Little things will just be making me angry. I don't know about you. So light has a way of putting smile on people's face. It makes the environment calm and cool. You even be able to think well. Even if you don't have money in your pocket, you can watch television. Something might make you laugh, If there is light, there is life. Even when God was creating, the first thing He created was light. Let there be light. Okay, so light is very, very important. We need light for the bankers to preserve our money well. We need the light for them to be able to do the transactions they are doing. We need the systems to be on. We need the generators to be on. We need different departments in the bank to be on. We need money. We need light for some of our drugs in the hospital to be preserved. So we need light is basically everything we do. We need light for these laptops to be on. We need so many things. Someone is asking how long has SECODI existed. Officially 3 years, but then in Lagos, we started 2 years ago, 2018, September 8, 2018. That is where the networking is kicked off. The networking aspect of it kicked off September 2018, officially 3 years old. Now that takes me to the bigger question. If SECODI is just 3 years and we've affected over 20 countries with what we do you think this is not something worthy of emulation, or do you think this is not something you should be part of? You don't want to be a part of this movement, and the time will come, even when we are no longer in this world, we can beat our chest and say that we fought a good fight of faith. You understand? We have almost 20 countries and even more counting that are already doing SECODI because of what you have. They say it is not how long, but how well. You understand? So what we're doing now is super essential. Like I said, it's beyond the network marketing, it's beyond the buying and selling. Mr. Prince is in all the way from UK. These guys, they have light 24/7. Light is never their problem there, but he's doing SECODI, not because they don't have light. He's doing it because he wants to be a part of this true change. He wants to be among those that they say, wow, these are the people that fought the good fight of faith. These are the people that make sure that they actually, because the whole world is going green. They are actually among we are going to be at the end of the day, we are going to be among the icons, we are going to be icons. Our names will be written in the hearts of men. You understand? So we have so many of his friends, Mr. Anthony from UK, some of them from US, all of them, they are doing SECODI. And he just qualified as a senior distributor day before yesterday. It's encouraging, people, not even those in Nigeria, all the way from UK is qualifying. Here that we don't even have light at all in Nigeria. We'll pray for NEPA to just give us, even if it's for 1 hour. It's war. So it's a big one on our neck that all of us have to join hands together and form the formidable force, okay? So these are the things we do, in as much as we have been in existence for a short time, but we have affected so many lives. And this is why we want to make SECODI a household name. When they talk about solar, let SECODI be on the lips of everybody. Just like, when they talk about noodles, people are calling Indomie here. This is a household name. So I want a situation whereby they call solar companies, SECODI will be the name on people's lips. All right, and together, like Father Blessing said, we can make our world a better place to be. So for everyone, once again, that made our time to join our meeting today, I appreciate you. It wasn't taken for granted for any reason. God bless you for your time. God bless you for your time. And on this note, I want to pray for each and every one of us. Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you. We give you all the glory. We bless your holy name because you alone is worthy to be praised. Thank you, Lord, for an opportunity to learn something new today via SECODI. Thank you for the ideas you have given to us in the course of the presentation. Thank you for giving us the wisdom to know what to do at every point in time and how to go about our individual businesses. Help us, oh Lord, that wherever we are, oh Lord, these businesses will prosper in our hands in the name of Jesus. Whichever location where we are will be the light that will shine to the whole world in the name of Jesus. Help us, Father. Is there anyone having a challenge, oh Lord, King of Glory? We pray, Lord, that you intercede, you come in, Lord, and turn that challenge to a testimony in the name of Jesus. Is there anyone that is not bold enough to talk to their client? Father, Lord, give them boldness in the name of Jesus. Put words in their mouth. Give them the right words to say that will attract people to join them and join their team and make them grow in the mighty name of Jesus. I pray none of your life shall be cut short. I pray that wherever you go, you prosper. I pray wherever you go, that the land where you stay will favor you. I pray that wherever you go, the Spirit of the Lord will speak for you. I pray that whatever you lay your hand upon shall prosper. I pray your families are blessed in the morning, you're blessed in the afternoon, you're blessed everything that you do. And I pray that this SECODI business in your hands will neither fail nor falter in your hands in the mighty name of Jesus. We also pray for the management of SECODI. We pray for the CEO and his family, that the Spirit of God will continually strengthen them, give them ideas, give them the wisdom on how to grow this business and not Lord, we pray that every negative advisor, Lord, will take them away in the name of Jesus. We pray for the management team, Lord Jesus, that your spirit will always lead them in the name of Jesus to make the right decision. We pray for the staff. We pray, oh Lord, just to give us the strength, we Lord, to continue to do our businesses very well. Give us the strength to go about our individual jobs the way we should go in the name of Jesus. We pray for every security partner all around the world that it is well with you, it is well with your family, it is well with your businesses. In Jesus' mighty name, I have prayed. Amen. So beyond being a presenter, I must say a pastor. Thank you very much for everyone that participated. God bless you. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. See you guys on Monday. See you guys on Monday by 11 a.m. Mr. Happy, you are raising up your hand. Is that for your question? Okay, let me just give you the grace to ask your question if you are raising up your hand.
Good afternoon, Nancy.
Good afternoon, sir.
Sorry, the question is coming at a very, very late hour. Well, I'm sorry about that. Somebody just asked me a quick question I couldn't answer because I just posted some of these products online now, and the person is asking about the ceiling fan. How does it work, please?
Okay, the ceiling fan, if the person is buying it now, the person will need to buy it with an adapter, okay, so that he can use it with the conventional light that he or she is using. You can also get it with panel and battery, but it is more expensive. But the truth is this: if you're getting with the panel and battery, you can still use the panel and the battery for other things like your iron, your blender, your TH LED light bulb. Those ones that are pure DC, you can use the same battery and panel for the ceiling fan for them. So the person can get a suit, but preferably now, the person can get it with the adapter, so you can work with the conventional light if he doesn't have the money to buy a suit.
So how does it work if there is no light?
So if there is no light, he's buying it alone, he's not buying it in suit. So if there is no light, it's not going to work.
Oh, okay.
So if he buys the ceiling fan now, it's a pure DC, but with that adapter, he can convert to AC, so he can use it with the conventional light. So it's only when they have that he can use it, except he buys them in suit. So that if there is no light, he can be using the ceiling fan.
Okay.
All right, sir.
I don't know. What does it cost to get it in suits? Panel and battery.
Customer care, please.
Okay. Thank you.
Pinky Fund. Oh, everybody's asking questions all over again. Pinky Fund, okay?
Where are you running to? Give us time to do something like this. This you said to be stockist. You said to be stockist is how much? Can you?
The list is 3 million, sir.
Because that is my major target. That is where I'm even targeting, not the other one.
Okay,
so can you send me this thing? Let me say hi.
Customer care, customer care.
From there, worry.
They will send you the requirements for being a stockist, or the requirements to become a stockist.
Okay. Thank you very much. Happy weekend.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay, I think I have, I have like 4 chats. Amen. God bless you. Thank you, everyone. God bless you. Have a wonderful time. This is weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy everything that every blessing that will come with this weekend in Jesus' name. Amen. Bye for now. Bye, everyone. Take care of yourself. Be good. Rest well so that you can work well from Monday. Rest well. Okay. Who you work, they talk. So if you're working, you should also have time to enjoy some of your efforts. Okay. Have a wonderful time. Thank you so much. Thank everyone. Amen. And thank you. Nice section. Thank you for entering our section. We pray that next week will be far better and have more fun. Please, what you do, please kindly share the link to all your prospect group. Please share the link. Invite them for wherever they are. Invite them. Anybody you see, talk to them and give them the link to join our meeting. They will all come and register under you. Thank you. Have a wonderful time. Bye for now.